Hey guys, welcome back to the Cult Classic Kid Show. And today, I guess, is sort of a I told you so, or just, man, to help people come to the realization that mediocre games are mediocre. Don't make excuses for them because, in the end, they just end up like the Saints Row reboot. And yeah, I guess I'm calling this the Saints Row effect, essentially. And it's one of those things where Forspoken, which is the topic of discussion, you know, me personally, I thought maybe Forspoken would have had some interesting aspects to it when they first showed it off. I'm like, "Oh, okay, this looks like it has potential, but there's some issues here." That's what it felt like every time they'd show it until we seen that the more they showed it, the more it just kind of looked the same or even worse in some instances. And during that course of them, advertising this game to the gamers, I just lost interest because the game just I could spot mediocrity from a mile away. And lo and behold, Forspoken is mediocre at best. And what makes me want to make this video is specifically because of the clowns that would say, "Oh, you're racist and sexist for not supporting this game, for talking against it." Basically, the Saints Row effects all over again. We are tired of being labeled all these ist and phobe terms just because we know garbage when we see it. Tired of it. It's, you can continue to do this, but we will continue to laugh at your face, laugh at your failure, and really just dance on your failure at the end of the day because this is what it is. And as someone that's been gaming since what, like 99 or something like that, um, I'm tired of being fed shit. Like this has become the norm where we're being forced to support or not support certain games. I'm tired of it. I'm not going to be labeled an ist or a phobe just because I spot shit when I see it. I'm tired of that argument. But look, man, the fallout that is Forspoken, it just is what it is. And just to go over what has transpired since the release of this game, Square Enix has come out and said, Square Enix Holdings announces that it will merge its wholly owned subsidiary, Luminous Productions, which is the developers of Forspoken, into a wholly owned subsidiary, Square Enix Co., effective Monday, May 1st, 2023. The merger is part of the company's efforts to further bolster the competitive prowess of the group's development studios, a goal set forth under its current medium-term business strategy. Square Enix Co. has developed numerous AAA high definition games and possesses a wealth of intellectual properties and content. Luminous Productions is meanwhile equipped not only with AAA title development capabilities. Yeah, sure, whatever you say, buddy. But also technical expertise in areas such as game engine development. Combining the two entities will further enhance the group's ability to develop HD games. Now I know that might be a little bit hard for you guys to read given, the background that they have, but I did read it out for you. And then Luminous Productions themselves has come out and commented on, the situation as well. Um, right here, Luminous Productions says an update from Luminous Productions. You may have heard the news that Luminous Productions is merging with Square Enix beginning on May 1st. Our talented team will join Square Enix to deliver new innovative gaming experiences to players across the globe. Between now and then, we remain entirely focused on Forspoken. We are currently working on the previously announced patch to address overall game performance. We will deliver an update soon, and the DLC in Tanta We Trust is on track to release this summer. Thank you again for your patience and support. When we established Luminous Productions in 2018, our vision was to make AAA games that fuse technology and artistry to deliver completely new game experiences. Having the chance to do just that has been a dream come true. We appreciate you taking this journey with us and look forward to continuing to create new entertainment and experiences as part of the Square Enix family. Sincerely, the Luminous Productions team. Now, sadly, when it comes to Luminous Productions, they have tried to make AAA games, but as far as I'm concerned, they just weren't good games. Clearly they were missing something that made them a true AAA development team. With Final Fantasy 15, that game was a mess. Development hell, all that. And the outcome was just, it did not live up to the name Final Fantasy. It was really, really bad. And failing upward, having the opportunity to create Forspoken, um, this game was just completely lost, I think, in terms of what they were going for. It's, you have Japanese developers that clearly wanted to make a game that mix, Western and Eastern together, and the way that they did it just did not translate. It doesn't I don't understand what the hell they were doing. A lot of people, it just feels like a bastardized, sort of way of meshing these two cultures together. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen lately, but Final Fantasy 16 is starting to rear its beautiful, gorgeous head. And we've actually seen some gameplay and more information about it. The fact that Forspoken came out in a state that it is in, or was in, it's still a mess from what I've heard, but the fact that this game came out in the state that it was in with something as great as Final Fantasy 16, to me, is disrespectful. Square Enix knows better. You know, a lot of, Japanese people feel, take respect and disrespect on a whole new level than us in the West. Maybe they just don't care about us very much. But like, it's interesting that Forspoken and Final Fantasy 16 are coming out in the same year. A game that seems disrespectful to gamers, and then one that seems to be like this overachieving, amazing experience that a lot of more and more people are looking forward to every day. And from what I've seen today thus far, I've been trying to stay away from spoilers, but that Final Fantasy 16 looks insane. Oh my god. It's I could just start fangirling like crazy, but yeah, it's just one of those things where when I look at Final Fantasy 16, that seems to be a great way of meshing, Eastern and Western together, because it kind of feels like it's a bit inspired by stuff like The Witcher 3, but it's made by Japanese developers. And the way they go about that seems to have an identity, whereas Forspoken doesn't have an identity. And look, if you liked Forspoken, hey, more power to you. You're capable of enjoying things that I wouldn't dare waste my time or my money on. But Forspoken clearly did not have high expectations from Square. They kind of just threw it out there. Charged $70 fucking dollars for it too, mind you. And absolutely disrespectful approach to that. But if you're gonna charge more for even worse games, I hope that they continue to fail and let the Saints Row effect continue, because it is what it is. A lot of these developers just don't seem to learn. They don't want to respect their audience in some instances, and when they choose not to, they should fail. And people need to stop defending shit. We get it so much all the time. Maybe you've grown accustomed to it, but I'm tired of people trying to defend garbage games. This is a bad game. You may have had some fun with it, that's cool, but that doesn't make it a great game. There are plenty of bad things that I like. I mean, X-Men 3 and Halloween 5 are examples that I throw out there, and of course, those are films, but at the same time, I know that they're trash, and I love them despite them being trash, and it's okay. But for me to say, oh, these are the best films ever made in their franchises is literally fucking insane. To say Forspoken is a great game, and if you don't believe so, you're a bigot, you are fucking insane. I don't care what you think. I think that you're ridiculous. I cannot take you seriously. Go fuck yourself. It's really that simple. I'm tired of this bullshit narrative. Forspoken was a bad game, and it should die, and it should be forgotten, which is what it is. It's already forgotten. And Luminous Productions continuing to fail. Finally, while they were failing upward, now they're being merged. Same thing with Saints Row developers Volition. They got merged with Gearbox. Now Luminous is getting merged with Square Enix as as a whole developer. Hopefully, they're capable of doing better with people that are more experienced, because they still have some things that they need to learn about AAA development as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, guys, update on Forspoken. Can we stop defending garbage, please? That's my question. Can we? Please? Can we just like actually, demand good games that maybe we'll get some this generation? But yeah, guys, if you haven't looked into Final Fantasy 16, I'm excited about that. That's at least something to look forward to this year, right? But yeah, guys, if you haven't liked the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Just started a Discord channel. If you'd like to join, please consider becoming a channel member. It'll give you instant access to our Discord, where everything is mad chill. We've been having fun so far, posting pet pics and memes and all that, and just having general discussions and hanging out. We watched The Last of Us episode 7 the other day, which was cool. I had a good time. But yeah, guys, with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.